How you going? My name is Aaron David Hargraves. I live in the Northern Territory. I'm a recipient of the NDIS. Up until recently, the local area coordinator was APM, headed by team leader Mark Cleary. Over this series, I'm going to go through what it's been like dealing with the NDIS and APM for the last 2.5 years. To say that the breakdowns in communication, the incompetence, the blatant lying, the gaslighting, the manipulation, over such very basic things, the way that both APM employees and NDIS employees aren't trained adequately, and how they will project incorrect information without ever cross-checking anything. I have already started recording this series. I've already done a few episodes for it. Right from the go, I just want to explain that during the series you are going to hear a fair bit of swearing, as I do struggle to control my emotions over this, and just the way I speak in general. I mean, I'm an Aussie bloke in the Northern Territory, so, a few F's and C's slip every now and again. It's not done intentionally. It's not done to offend anybody. It's just a reflection of who I am and how I feel about this whole situation. But you're also going to see the mental stress this has put me under. I've managed to catch a couple of my mental breakdowns regarding this and the stress that it's put on me and how it's affected me. I've managed to catch that on video. I know of at least one case that was done unintentionally, just trying to explain where I'm at. So you can really see, the extent of these problems that I'm having. And they just shouldn't be there in the first place. I mean, nothing in this I find difficult to understand, yet so many people in these organisations have, and it just blows my mind. At this current stage, I'm not satisfied with the way that the Safeguards Commission has handled this, and I've been left to engage the help of Senator Price to try to get to the bottom of this, which I find just absolutely mind-blowing. I want to make very, very clear that although I am stressed, and although I'm having trouble sleeping because I can't get this out of my head, and I'm having trouble working, and it really is consuming a lot of my brain power at the moment trying to get this out there, I don't wish to hurt myself, and I don't wish to hurt anybody else, physically or verbally. However, I do want the people that are responsible held accountable. I do want acknowledgement that the way I've been treated is very, very badly, and I genuinely feel that the Australian public need to understand what their tax dollars are paying for. And the way I see it, from where I sit and dealing with APM, the NDIS is more interested in lining the pockets of these multi-billion-dollar corporations and allowing them to get away with negligence and fuck knows what else, instead of representing my best rights and helping me get the NDIS funding and the individualised care and supports that the NDIS was constructed to provide in the first place. We all have people with disabilities in our friend circle or our family circle. So this is something that affects a lot of us, if not all of us. We're the ones paying for it. We're the ones in the community that are got these people in our families and whatever. It's just really appalling. So apologise in advance if anything I'd say or anything I showed triggers anybody, but this is necessary, and I need to see this through the end. I would also make it very clear to any of the organisations that are watching this, from this point on, if I smell so much as this much bullshit coming from you. If I can catch you out not doing your job properly, if you supply me any evidence, any documentation whatsoever that is incorrect or irrelevant, you'll be going on the list, and I'll be coming after you too. I have been seeking acknowledgement that osteopathy is an allied health profession covered by the NDIS, and I am eligible for it because of my disability and the problems that causes. Almost 2.5 years I have been trying to get that written on a piece of paper. It's absolutely absurd that we've gotten this far and we are still in the same position as I was way back in September of 22, when the team leader of the Darwin APM office wrote me the most ridiculous and appalling NDIS plan I've ever seen or heard about, and then my struggles to get that rectified and sorted, and having to go over the same problems with different people over and over and over again. I've had enough. What you're doing to me is a violation of my human rights. It is a violation of my rights as an Australian. It is a violation of my rights as a man. It is a violation of my rights in so many different ways. And it's 100% completely unnecessary, ridiculous, and humiliating for everybody involved. Enjoy the shit show.